Are we streaming? It looks like we're live. I'm going to set up some lights to see if this thing actually works. Okay. Right. Not bad. Big deal. Okay. This is this. Can't see the chart? Oh, that sucks. Okay, hold on. This needs to go away. What happened to the chart? There it is. And we should be able to see it now. Okay, guys, period. Let's do some live trading in real time right now, period. There's a good 2-second delay, so I'm going to try and give you a 2-second head start for everything. Live streaming, or trying to. Trying to do real-time streaming, real-time trading. Trading. Okay. 실시간 라이브 방송합니다. Okay. 왜 이렇게 됐지? 참. 봅시다. Okay. Oh, looks like we have viewers. Okay, so close. Okay. How many viewers do we have? 13 viewers. Hey, welcome, guys. So, chat rate 2. We're going to start trading. We're going to start trading live. But what you guys have to realize is that I'm going to do real-time scalping. So I'm going to buy and I'm going to sell really, really fast. And you can't do market price longs and market price shorts and market price closes in Binance or Bybit. And I'm going to speak in Korean as well because there's most of you guys are most of my white nephews are asleep right now. So kind of Europe time. So this is going to be a bilingual, maybe even a trilingual broadcast. Si hay personas de España o América Sur. 그런데 한국말로도 방송을 해드리고요. 어떻게 할까? 일단 트레이딩을 빨리 하거든요. 사고 팔고 실시간으로 현재 시장가로 사고 팔고 하니까. 그런데 그렇게 뭐야 이게? 되나 안 되나? 되네. 그런데 실시간 사고 팔고 하면 바이낸스, 바이빗, 뭐 다른 현물 아니 선물 거래소에서는 할 때마다 너무 피가 너무 강해요. 너무 세요. 너무 비싸요. 그래서 주문을 걸어놔야 되거든요. 그럼 주문이 결제될 때 그때 사고 팔 수 있는데 0.01% 움직일 때마다 뭐 1000배 레버리지를 사용하니까 남는 게 있으려면 롤비트를 써야 돼요. rollbit.com, rollbit.com 사용하셔야 돼요. 몇 번씩 그 링크를 드렸고, referral ID는 뭐 써도 되고 안 써도 되는데 써야 될 거예요. 가입할 때. rich Koreans라고 하면 되고, rich Koreans 라고 하면 되고. 그래서 지금은 현재는 보고 있는 중. 아직 살지 팔지 모르는 중이고요. 이걸 차트를 일단 설명드릴게요. Let me explain to you guys what's happening on this chart. This is the small picture at literally 1 minute. You see how we have a perfect bounce here, and then perfect touches here, and a perfect touch here, and a stop hunt right there. So what generally happens in this case is that we'll generally do another stop hunt here, and then we should bounce and start going back up this way. I'm expecting the bottom to be here. Maybe around here. Okay. 여기까지 이 파란 선까지 떨어지는 걸 기대하고 있고요. 얘가 한 이 정도? 이렇게 해서 이 속으로 떨어지지 않을까. Well, I'm kind of expecting this thing to do one of these things and then start going right back up this way. So we're going to check for invalidations. 이 그림이 틀리는지 안 틀리는지는 봐가면서 알 수 있거든요. 실시간으로 우리가 반응을 하면서. Zoom out 할까요? Let's zoom out here and see what else oh shit. Oh well. I'm using my basic account on this. 15 minutes. I don't have a 10-minute. What about 5 minutes? 5 minutes in the dinner. Okay, so they give me a 5-minute option. Undo. If you zoom out, where are we? We are right about here. Let's see what lines we have. Let's see where we're playing for hidden trend lines, hidden supports and hidden 안 보이는 비밀스러운 magic lines. This makes sense. Okay, let me zoom in again, okay? See this gray line? I'm going to change this color so that you can see it much better. Let's make it orange, so you know. Let's zoom in now. 이제 다시 들어가 보시자면 얘가 it kind of does. It kind of does. 그럼 좀 더 내려갈까? I think it does have to touch this line. So maybe it'll do one of these things and touch and then go up. 이 선을 터치하기를 기대하고 있거든요. La expectación es que vamos a tocar línea naranja y si lo tocamos vamos a hacer un 1000 veces long, 1000 veces grande. So I'm kind of short right now. 떨어질 거라고 계속 생각하고 있어요. 근데 아닐 수도 있으니까 조심조심하게 이 선, okay, I should color this a different color. 보라색 선을 돌파하는지 안 하는지 먼저 봐가면서. Okay, so that's purple. Okay, good. Is there a huge delay on this? Looks like there's a huge delay. Maybe even minutes. Crypto cap. This is total. We should long here. I'm gonna do a real small, like $1 long, $2 at 800x, and see what happens. Okay. This is total market cap. Let me zoom out a little bit more. Let's see if we can find some other important lines here. 15 minutes. We don't want to get hit by lines we weren't expecting, like phantom lines. We don't want to see direction changing suddenly and not know why direction changed. That makes sense, right? So all the important lines get drawn. 이 정도면 하면 되겠네요. 이런 식으로 제일 큰 추세선들을 그려서 안 그리면 우리가 여기 작게 줌인하고 있는데 왜 반대 방향으로 갔지 모르고 그냥 멍청하게 뒤통수 맞잖아요. 그런 일이 없기 위해서 이러고 있는 겁니다. 제일 큰 선들은 미리 그려놓고 the most important lines we're just going to draw in advance for ourselves for safety. Okay? 이 정도면 안전하겠다. This much general guideline drawing is going to make us a lot more secure and know exactly when we have resistances and supports. Most of these lines are underneath us, so they're going to be supports that we're going to bounce off of. But let's zoom into the 1 minute. Okay, so I did a long right now. I'm expecting probably 지금 봤을 때는 이렇게 될 거라고 믿습니다. So right now, my current theory is that we're going to do this. I did a long right now because I'm expecting the price is right here. I'm expecting this, then something like this, and then maybe even something like this, and then back down in here. And then, poof, something like that is what I'm expecting. All right, that's good. Let's see if that's what happens. 토탈 차트를 써야 됩니다. 실시간으로 같은 가격인지. 왜냐하면 딜레이가 조금 있으니까. Just to make sure that we're on the same page because there is a little bit of a delay. Okay. Now I'm going to load the Bitcoin chart, and I'm only going to load the Bitcoin chart from Coinbase because it has the most volume. Any other Bitcoin chart is worthless because it has less volume than the most volume. 물량이 제일 많은 거래소로 항상 가야 돼요. 작은 물량은 형편없이 그냥 혼자서 막 푸드닥 푸드닥 거리니까. Okay. You want to draw as many lines as possible that seem relevant to the current price. And think of each line like a trip laser or a hidden booby trap, landmine. And the horizontal trend lines tend to be very important. So keep an eye on horizontal trend lines because they're easier to spot anyway. Okay. So I'm going to draw this as well. I wonder if I can, on this free account, can I do this? No, I cannot. Okay, doesn't matter. Total market cap. Let's just go to Bitcoin for this one. Total? I guess Control D. Total. Okay, now let's go to BTC. USD. And remember, we're only using Coinbase because it has the most volume. Okay. And, interesting. So I found a horizontal neckline right here. So just plot these things. Put these things down so you know where you're going to get some resistance and where you're going to get some support. This one, horizontal ray. Plot this right about here. These things show you exactly where everything is going to start and stop. You just gotta find them. See? That makes sense, right? Ah, shut up. Okay. Let's see if this thing goes back up. Bitcoin now. Oh. Control D, Bitcoin. Where did, oh, here it is. What happened to my other control? That's dumb. We're going to work off this chart. All right. I'm going to open up another charting program because I hate TradingView. They don't even let you use the same account on two different computers, even though they're both your computers. It's like, doesn't make any sense. Coinbase, Ethereum. Okay. Symbolic. Where do I? Symbolic. How do I change the time on symbolic? It's the dumbest thing in the world. Chart settings. So many problems. How do I fucking change the time on this? Candle time. comma 1M, comma 1. Wow, that's stupid. Okay, but that's how you do it. So if you need another chart program besides TradingView, use Symbolic, SYMBOLIK, because it's free. I'm going to do 1000x long right now on Bitcoin. Actually, I should have done that on Ethereum. Let me try one on Ethereum. 같은 토탈 차트랑 에thereum 비트코인 차트 같이 봐야 돼요. 실시간 아닐 수 있으니까 한 딜레이가 1분까지 있는 것 같아요. 그럼 너무 길거든요. See. Hey, there's 16 people in here. Welcome, guys. Okay. All right, let's see. Did we go up yet? It's my phone. There it is. Remember, if you're not using Rollbit, you're not going to be able to keep up because I'm trading micro ticks here. At this point, it's impossible to know whether we're going to go up for the next couple hours or down for the next couple hours. So being long or short with leverage is just stupid. The only thing we do know is where the immediate bounces are and where the immediate resistances are. And so that's all we can trade until we hit a super strong resistance or super strong support. Then we can do a long, big, low leverage trade that'll take maybe a day or two. But it's stupid to bet on 2 days in advance when we don't even know 5 minutes in advance. 지금 당장 여기서 올라갈지 떨어질지 모르거든요, 솔직히. 그런데 길게 뭐 10배 쇼트, 10배 롱 하는 건 그냥 guess예요. 그래서 제가 하는 말이 never assume. 짐작은 절대 하면 안 돼요. 아는 것에서만 노는 거거든요. Okay, so I got some profit on my Ethereum long. Let's see how much I got. 96%. Ta-da! 96% profit. Yay! Anyway, that's how you do it. You just play these tiny little micro ticks. Mook mook. How much money do you have in your bank account? How much money do you get salary? How much money do you get per hour? Okay. Okay, now what we're going to do is see if we can get some real-time pressure. 실시간 압력을 이제 책정해야 되거든요. 그러려면 RSI를 써야 돼요. 그럼 RSI divergence 한번 찾아볼까요? I think it is going to go like this, but let's look for some divergences here. If you're going to do divergence, you can't really use total, unfortunately. So we have to use both Bitcoin and now let's just do it. But the only divergences that seem to work is the 1 hour. 30-minute divergences, I've never seen it actually work. But we've got enough of a little bit of a double bottom to be able to check to see if there's any major divergence. Yeah. Okay. Um, looks like it wants to keep falling. There's no real divergence here. You see how there was a divergence here and here? So that's why we pumped. Here, let's do this big. You see this? 여기 반대 방향으로 가는 거 보이시죠? 이게 divergence라 그러는데 이럴 때는 여기서 long 해야 되겠다. When you see this, you go, oh, I should do a long here. I think this is going to keep falling. So I have a couple longs that I should close. Minus 30% on my earlier longs. I had a chance to close them, but I just didn't do it in time. I don't like having any losses at all. Two open bets, active bets. I'm going to head short. I think we could bounce, but just in case I get liquidated, I'm going to head short. 700x short. If you're just joining us right now, 지금 막 들어오셨으면 여기서는 바로 다음 이제 1시간 동안 상대적으로 올라갈지 떨어질지 모르는 상태거든요. For the next 1 hour, we don't know whether we're going to go up or down. So all we're doing is trading resistances and supports. Let's see. It's literally like soccer or football. We don't know whether this team is going to put the ball in here or whether this team is going to put the ball in here. But what we do know is that this guy is going to pass it to this guy. And then when this guy gets the ball, he's going to get two other people to defend against this. That's all we're doing. We're not betting on who's going to score the point here. We're not betting on whether everything's going to go up in the next 3 or 4 hours or down in the next 3 or 4 hours. We're only betting on what this price is going to do when it hits resistance. Is when it hits resistance, is it going to go through? Or is it when it hits resistance, is it going to go down? And generally, you have the opposite reaction first. So if it hits resistance, it goes boink, and then poof, down. Until it does it 3 or 4 times. Boink, poof, boink, poof, boink, poof, boink, poof, pyong, and then it goes up. So 지금 현재는 큰 그림으로 트레이딩하는 게 아니라 로컬은 뭐라 그러죠? 지금 바로 우리 코앞에 다 있는 저항선, 저지선들을 이용해서 지금 트레이딩하고 있는 거예요. I think my short was stupid because we're starting to go up a little bit. Now I'm losing money both directions. Oh well, at least I only lost a little bit of money now. All right, I'm going to take this and I'm going to lose. I have two longs that are 30% short. I'm going to close one of them. So now I have one long and shit. Good. Well, I guess. So I only lost money on one. Now my since we popped up a little bit, my short is in the negative now. 그래서 잘못 걸렸으면 그냥 반대 방향으로 헤지만 하면 되는 거예요. 헤지라는 건 반대 방향으로 갈 수 있다. 그래서 양쪽으로 걸어 놓는 거, 양다리 걸어 놓는 거거든요. 아, uno huedo. Uno huedo는 is that Spanish or is that Korean? Uno huedo. I have no idea what language that is. 안녕하세요, 제이콥님. 감사합니다. 그런데 so 이걸 설명드려야 되는데 Jackson Hole. Yesterday, Fed Powell, 미국 중앙은행 회장님 어제 잭슨 구멍에서 Jackson Hole. That's gross. 발표를 했어요. He made an announcement that said, we're not going to do we've been paying attention to a 2% annual inflation rate. Oh, it just keeps going up. Ah, fuck. Okay. I should have longed that. I really should have longed it. And I shouldn't have closed my short. I shouldn't have closed my long, but it's okay. Okay, now try a short. Now try a short. I'm shorting Bitcoin. All right. Use total chart to check the real-time price because I think this is going to be about a minute delayed. If you're seeing this 1 minute delayed, you're going to get liquidated every time because there's only about a 30 second, maybe a 2 minute margin of error, but not much at all. Really not much at all. Okay. All right. So let me zoom back in. Yeah. Okay. 1 minute. Oh shit. Okay. I'm short, right? Yeah. Good. I started my shorts. This is on Bitcoin though. Let's go back to total. Interesting. Total broke out of this purple line. If total breaks out of this purple line, it could keep going up for now. I'm going to close my shorts right now because what I wanted to see, what I wanted to see was this. But instead of this, it did this. So if it does this, there's a chance that it can go all the way up to here, which would liquidate my short. So I'm going to wait until this thing comes down here. You can't, can you see that? 이거 보여요? 너무 작아서. 이런 걸 지금 1000배 레버리지로 트레이딩 하고 있어요. Real time high speed. Oh, good. It came down. Give me a good bam, bam, bam. Okay, got out without any loss. Zero loss. Closed my short. But I still have one small hedge short. hedge라는 건 반대 방향으로 가는 거예요. 그런데 반대 방향으로 가려면 바이낸스랑 바이빗 그런 거래소는 허락을 안 해줘요. 그래서 롤빗, 롤빗, 롤빗 계속 반복하는 거예요. 사용하라고. I'm going to go long. I'm going to go long right now on Bitcoin and Ethereum. Very small because I could be wrong on this. That's fine. When you're doing this, your gauge for small or your gauge for acceptable size, we could get liquidated 3 times in a row. 그래서 3번 연속으로 liquidation 당할 수 있어요. Then what do? You're like, oh no, we got liquidated 3 times in a row. I lost all my money. No. Your first bet always has to be so small that your second bet can be double that. 그래서 처음 베팅할 때는 얼마나 작게 하냐 하면 얘가 손절됐을 때 얘가 청산됐을 때 2배나 더 크게 베팅 다음에는 할 수 있게 해야 돼요. 그런데 얘도 청산 당할 수 있거든요. 최악의 경우 4번 연속 청산 당하진 않아요. We never get liquidated 4 times in a row. Rarely. Ever. So it's just safe to say 3 is the max. And every single time you have to be able to double your bet. So start with an amount that's small enough If that's $10, start with $10, and then if it gets liquidated, bet $20. If that gets liquidated, bet $40, so on. Pretty soon, if you're betting $100, you're at $100, $200, $400, and pretty soon you're spending $400 in like a 30-second trade. If you can't lose $400 every half a minute, then start with a smaller number. 그래서 계속 청산 당할 때마다 두 배 더, 두 배 더, 두 배 더 큰 액수를 사용하니까 처음에 사용하는 액수는 작게 해요. 작게 해서 뭐 1,000원 했다, 10,000원 했다. 근데 300% 벌었어. 그러면 이제 3만 원 돼. 아니 근데 3만 원 가지고는 월세 못 냈는데 3만 원 가지고는 애들 학원비 모자라는데 그러면 그냥 더 하면 돼요. 차라리 그게 낫지. 처음부터 크게 베팅하다가 두 번째 베팅 했는데 돈이 없어서 처음에는 청산 당했는데 10,000원 썼어. 아니면 10만 원 썼어. 그런데 두 번째 베팅은 이제 간도 작아지고 좀 you get afraid, you get scared. Then instead of doubling your money, 두 배 더 베팅하는 것보다 반만 베팅했어요. 그럼 절대로 회복도 안 되고 절대로 플러스가 안 생겨요. 뭔지 아시죠? So every time you bet double if you lose. Every time you bet, if you win, bet 30% less. So let's say I bet $100. I win. Should my next bet be $100? No. Your next bet should only be about $70. Because the more you bet, the higher the chance that one of these is going to end up with a zero. 이해되죠? 배팅 할 때마다 이기면 다음 배팅 했을 때 액수가 조금 줄여야 돼. 한 30% 줄여야 돼요. 그래서 처음 배팅 했는데 1,000만 원 걸었어. 근데 300% 생겼어. 그럼 이제 3,000만 원 됐어. 와, 좋다. 3,000만 원 또 올인. 하면 3억, 뭐 10억 될 수도 있고. 그런데 원래는 두 번, 세 번 이겼다 하면 이제는 액수를 줄일 때가 됐어요. 왜? 왜냐하면 연속 3번이나 청산 당하지 않고 연속 5번, 6번 이상 이기지도 않아요. 한 5번, 6번 연속으로 계속 이기면 이제 7번째는 손해보니까 이제 7번째 좀 가까워졌다 하면 돈을 확 줄여야 돼요. 액땜이라고 생각하고 액땜 들어올 때 됐는데 생각하고 지금쯤은 확 줄이자. 그랬을 때 청산 당했다. 그러면 then 이제 다시 올라갈 수 있는 확률이 더 높아졌으니까 다시 플러스가 생길 확률이 더 높아졌으니까 그때부터 이제 배팅 양을 또 키우는 거예요. 그래서 배팅 양은 항상 똑같지도 않고 그리고 제가 말해 드려요. 지금 배팅은 불안하다, 안전하다, 확률이 높다, 확률이 작다 그것까지 알려드리니까 이런 건 뭐 1,000원 할 때도 있고 이런 건 100만 원 할 때도 있고 그러는 거예요. 때때로 연속성을 따라서 조절해야 되고 순간적인 상황 파악해서 또 내가 베팅하는 액수를 조정해야 돼요. So not only do you adjust the amount that you bet, and I'm looking at my phone right here. Not only do you adjust the amount that you bet based on your recent win record or your loss record, you also adjust the amount that you bet based on the particular risk at hand, the particular risk for this current trade. And right now, this current trade, it's not really a very high likelihood trade. I'm looking at this and I'm going, here, look. Z control Z. Shit. This is stupid. Okay. Now let's get rid of this. I'm looking at this. I'm saying, is this going to go up or is this going to go down? It's hard to know. It's like all we're doing right now is we're betting on because this is what's happened so far. This is the current situation. So, is it gonna go up, or is it gonna go down? There's probably, I would say, this has a 51% chance, and this only has a 49% chance. I mean, these aren't really good odds, are they? So you don't bet a lot, or don't bet at all. I'm not bet. I guess I did bet. I went into a long right now, but will it fall? It's 7 p.m., so New Yorkers are awake right now. It's 6 a.m. New York time. All the hardcore traders. They should add some volume to this. Now let's look at the funding rates. 펀딩 레이트는 뭐냐 하면 롱이 많은지 쇼트가 많은지 그걸 보는 거예요. 그걸 그냥 반대 방향으로 가면 주로 이길 수 있거든요. All you have to do is go the opposite direction of the funding rates and you're going to be right most of the time. So that helps our statistics. And let's see what the funding rates say. Binance Advanced 15.6, 15.630, 15.6. Oh, 15.630. So Bybit is longer than Bybit price is higher than Coinbase price right now by about $20 for Bitcoin. 이렇게만 보면 돼요. All you have to do is look like this. You just have to look at this, and you'll see that perpetuals are more expensive than, so more people are long. That's going to drive price down, and it did. It did go down. 또 떨어졌네. 어디까지 떨어질까? I think this purple line. I would say we're going to hit this purple line and then go back up. So I'm going to wait until we get down to about here, and then I'm going to long again, right about here, and then I'm going to long. So let's wait. I'm going to zoom into this so you can see this bigger. Okay, now I'm going to long. Long, oh shit, I lost. I got liquidated once. Long, and long again. Okay. Let me turn the AC on higher because the strobe light is surprisingly warm. Okay. So this is what we're looking at right now. I'm going to long up until here, this line, and then if it breaks this line, then I have to reconsider what, okay, good, now I have to profit. Let's wait until, okay, good, now I've got some good profit. Let's see how much money I made in that tiny little tick. Close bets. Okay. Not bad. I made 26%. Can you see that? Okay. 26% 먹었네요. 이제 계속 조금 더 올라가니까 at this point, I don't know if we're going to hit this blue line. I think we will, but I'm not sure. So I'm going to start closing some of my longs if I have any that are not negative. Oh, good, 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 good. Now we're going up. So I'm going to close. I made like 5% profit. I'm not even going to show you that. And I'm going to close. Made another 5% profit. No big deal. That was just a bad entry that I'm getting out of. So I think what I want to do, let's go long. Let's go long. Like 500x. We can go long 500x and see what happens. Very small money. Okay. It's not bad. Tiny little pop. Let's see if it keeps going. I'm okay going long here because we're starting to get some buying pressure from Chicago, and we've got some buying pressure from the Europeans who are waking up late. Europeans wake up at about 1 p.m. or 2 p.m. 11 a.m. if they're really hardworking. 유럽 사람들은 엄청 열심히 일하면 아침 11시 좀 일어나거든요. 그런데 지금이 유럽한테는 그 정도고, 그리고 뉴욕 애들은 일어나면 이제 사게 되고, 그리고 시카고 애들도 일어났고, 캘리포니아 애들은 곧 일어날 거니까 물량이 좀 생기겠죠? 그걸 기대하고 지금 롱 합니다. Alright, it went up. I've got some profit. My short, I have one hedge short still alive. I'm going to keep that alive for now. And then I'm going to close my longs. And I got 20% profit. It's not much. I normally like aiming for 300 to 500% profit, but right now, since we're just dealing with these tiny little micro ticks, thank you for the 20% and just walk away. 엄청 작은 이런 미세한 움직임들 0.01% 움직임에서 2, 30% 얻는 것도 쉬운 게 아니거든요. 그래서 얻었으면 더 올라가든 말든 나는 그냥 땡큐 하고 빠이빠이 빼는 거예요. 발 빼기로 하는 거예요. 그래서 long close 했고, let's see how much it can go up. No. Now is the time to be greedy. I think we can make it up to here. So let's use a lower leverage, maybe a 200x leverage. Lower leverage long on Ethereum. 150x leverage long as well. Just in case it just keeps going up. Okay, so my short got destroyed. But my profits made up for my loss, so that's okay. Yeah, let's bet that we're going to go up. I would give this now a 56% chance that we go up. Why? Because look, 여기서 56%, 확률로 올라간다고 봐요. 크지는 않지만 왜 그러느냐? Why? Because this ratio here, this is not a Fibonacci ratio. Super, super long, super, super short, and then weird middle, kind of long, kind of not short. So it's like beep, beep. It doesn't create a harmony. So to say that we're going to break this line, this huge trend line, doesn't make any sense to me. If anything, we got a bunch of micro stop hunts there. 여기서 떨어지는 척 몇 번 하다가 반대 방향으로 가는 게 확률이 높아요. 그러면 한 57%라 그럴까? 좀 더 넣자 돈 조금 더 넣자. Everyone's waking up. And we've already had 3 tries to get underneath this line. What color should I make this? Let's make this line red. 빨간색 선 밑으로 3번이나 떨어지려고 시도했는데 계속 먹히죠? 계속 반대 방향으로 밀리죠? 그러면 3번이나 밀렸으면 이제는 올라간다고 봐야 되니까 그래도 크게 안심하기는 좀 힘들어요. 56% 올라간다고 치고 작은 돈으로 롱 하는 겁니다. Okay, so my idea is that this goes up to about here and it stops okay. I think it's going to do this. Something like this. Something like this. 이렇게 되겠죠? 오케이. 우리 프라이빗 커뮤니티에서 지금 실시간 신호만 받는 분들 위해서 롱이라고 말씀드려야 되겠다. If you want to get these signals like literally 24 hours a day, you see all the research I'm doing, every single trade has this much thought built into it. 사고 거래 하나하나씩 할 때마다 이 정도로 세밀하게 미세하게 책정하고 analysis하고 생각하고 분석해야 돼요. 그래서 꽤 많은 노력이 들어가거든요. 올라갈지 떨어질지 책정할 때는 24시간 이 신호를 받으려면 그냥 VIP 방만 들어가시면 되고 small 250x BTC ETH long 56% success odds. 올라갈 확률이 많이 높지는 않아요. 위험도는 아직 있으니까 손해볼 각오하고 들어가세요. 들어가세요가 항상 들어갔어요로 나오네. Okay. Good. Looks like he wants... You know what? I'm going to go in deeper on this because I'm actually pretty sure this is going to go... Let's do some more RSI work here. Hold on. Let me see on my better, bigger computer. Market cap Bitcoin. Holy shit. Yeah, I think we are going to go up. Aha. Interesting. I think we're going to go up. Let's look at the RSI now. Yeah, I'm going to bet a little bit more. Good. 조금 더 들어갑니다. 여기서는 한번 들어가면 그냥 계속 쭉 올라가니까 그런데 안전도가 그렇게 높지는 않아요, 또. 아쉽게도. 그래서 큰 돈을 사용해라 그러기도 그렇고. It's not the world's safest trade, so I can't just say, oh, put all your money in on a 20x long and forget about it. Go out for some scotch and whiskey and 6 packs of beers. I can't say that. Maybe one beer. Okay, so I used about 10% of my money on this. If this goes up, it's just going to do one of these things. So let's see. Did it go up more? Let's see. Let's look at Ethereum. If you have a plus, I would recommend closing for now. I don't like tweezer top formations. 여기서는 일단 플러스 나는 건 다 빼보고 플러스 게 많이 났네. 오케이. 일단 빼고 지켜봅니다. We're just gonna watch for a bit. What I don't like is this. 이게 싫어요. 왜? Why? That's really easy, right? In Korean, 왜 is why. It sounds almost like English. Why? 왜? Why? Because whenever you have a price that just goes and then it, it, it just goes the other way. Watch. Boof. Eh, 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 Mm, eh, eh, See? Every time it tries eh, eh, so every time it goes in one direction and then starts consolidating for a couple minutes, see? It dipped. It dipped right there. Control, undo, 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 undo. So what this is likely to do is maybe touch this line now and then go back up. 그거 봐요. 떨어졌잖아요. See? I closed all my longs right. Wow, that's awesome. I closed my longs right here and it went ew, because it went ew. Okay, now you have to go long ball. 이제 long 다시 들어갑니다. 한 500. 조금 늦었나? 말하느라 말이 많아가지고. Okay, now I have plus. %30 profit. Okay. Now my profit's gone. From here to here is 30% profit for me because I'm playing at 800x leverage. Oh, that sucks. My Bitcoin just got liquidated. I should have closed when I had profit. Now I got another Bitcoin that got liquidated. Let's see. So this is the 4th time entering under this line. I was betting that we wouldn't go under this red line 4 times, but we did. 내가 bet한 내용은 이 빨간 선 있잖아요. 빨간 선 밑으로 한 번, 2번, 3번 이상 떨어지지 않을 거라고 베팅했는데 3번 떨어졌네요. Okay, I'm gonna go long again. But I'm at 800x now. 800배 long 했어요. Ethereum. Now I've got 60% profit. Whew. Almost paid for my 3 liquidations. Okay, now I paid for 2 of my liquidations. 청산 당한 거 2개 정도는 이제 회복됐고. 응. 일단 청산 당한 거 회복 거의 다 됐으니까 now I just paid for all my liquidations. So this is when I always walk out. If you're in the plus and you have some liquidations, first thing you do is you walk away when and price fell again. So this is perfect. No. 청산 당한 것까지 메꾸고 플러스 청산 당한 거까지 메꾸면 일단 빼고 한숨 쉬고 다시 정신 차리는 거거든요. Then you get your brain straight again. And you reevaluate. You constantly have to retest your theory. Yeah, I think this theory is going to be pretty accurate. 이렇게 될 것 같기도 해요. I'm going to draw this in something bright, like a bright green. Yeah, this is my theory, and I think this would be pretty reasonable. 이게 상식적인 선에서 이렇게 될 것 같아요. A rising wedge off the top. That's what I was going to tell you. Because of fucking Jackson hole. Jackson 구멍 때문에. Now we dip, so I'm going to do another long. 800x F. No, 700x Ethereum. So Powell, whatever his first name is, Jackson Powell, said that the Fed has been tuning adjustments to an annual acceptable 2% maximum interest rate. But now he sees that since the economy has changed, he's going to disuse the 2% rule. 미국 중앙은행 회장이 뭐라 그러냐면 지금까지 어제 발표했죠. 지금까지는 2% 매년 물가 상승률을 맥시멈으로 뒀는데 이제는 그걸 다시 책정해야 되겠대요. 그 2% 룰을 이제 없애버리고 뭐 5%, 6%, 7%까지 봐줘야 된다 그랬는데 2% 매년 2% 물가 상승한다면 뭐 별거 아니라고 생각하는데 별거 맞아요. 그리고 별거예요. 왜? They say they're only going to tolerate 2% inflation, but what they do is they tolerate a lot more and they lie about that 2%. Like beef price went up double in 1 year. Oh, it only went up 2%. Double is a 2 and 2% is also a 2. 그러는 거예요. 그래서 소고기 값이 2%밖에 안 올랐네요 라고 그러는데 실제로는 200% 올랐어요. 그럼 어떻게? 이것도 2가 들어갔고 이것도 하나 둘이 들어갔고 해서 뭐 비슷하지 뭐 그러는 거예요. 대충 사기치는 건데. Okay, so my 600x Ethereum long just got destroyed. So I'm back down to 1 liquidation. I had 3. I cleared both liquidations, all 3 liquidations up, and now I'm back to 1 liquidation, which means I should long. So I just longed. I missed the best timing because I'm talking to you guys. Okay, I'm longing Ethereum at 500x now because I missed the best opportunity. 그래서 이더리움 500배 롱 다시 들어갔습니다. 근데 2% 물가 상승률까지만 허락하겠다 그랬으면서 이제 그 2%를 없애겠대요. 근데 2%라고 해봤자 효과 없는 거 이거 완전 거짓말이거든요. 지난해 소고기 값이 2배 올랐어요. 두 배. 근데 이제 5%, 6%까지 허락한다니까 내년에는 뭐 소고기 100g이 한 20만 원 하겠죠? 30만 원? 소고기 한 이따만한 거 한 2, 30만 원 하겠죠? 강남의 집값은 20억에서 뭐 60억으로 올라가겠죠? 아파트 하나. 10년 된 아파트. 그래서 물가 상승률을 이제 따지지 않겠다니까 현금 가치가 죽어간단 말이에요. 현금 갖고 있을 의미가 없어졌어요. 그러니까 전세 빼야 되고 어, 월세도 보증금 최대 줄여야 되고 그 있는 돈을 다 주식에다 넣어야 돼요. 무기 주식, 비트코인, 에thereum, 라이트코인. 안 그러면 그냥 현금 아무리 현금 부자가 돼도 밥값이 현금보다 더 빨리 크고 있는데 나 지금 백만장자야. 그래봤자 살 한 밥고기 하나가 10만 원인데 백만장자 해봤자 oh fuck I got liquidated again. So now I'm down to up to two liquidations. Wait a second, wait a second, wait a second, wait a second. Now we're past our line of scrimmage. I have to look at Bitcoin. 이렇게 말하면서 트레이딩 하기가 좀 힘드네요. I don't know. I don't know right now. Oh shit. Fuck. The fucky thing about shit. I got 5 liquidations now. The the sucky thing about Rollbit is that when you're trading it, sometimes it doesn't refresh for like 10 seconds. And it's that 10 seconds that make all the difference in the world. So what I recommend is that when you go into Rollbit, always refresh first. Don't wait for the screen to auto refresh. Rollbit는 들어가자마자 지 멋대로 리프레시를 안 해주려 그래요. 어떨 때는 5초 만에 해주고 어떨 때는 20초 걸리고 기다리다가 트레이딩할 기회를 놓치거든요. 그래서 무조건 들어가면 기다리지 말고 무조건 리프레시를 해야 돼요. 항상. Hmm. See what Ethereum is doing. Uh, yeah, we broke my support line, so I think we're going to go down. We should have a little bounce, so just wait for the bounce before shorting. 720, 624 minus 2. Okay, I'm going to do a 300x short now. Yeah, 300x short. Let's see. Let's see what that does for us. Ethereum and Bitcoin, 300x short. So my theory here was that we wouldn't break this zone here. We wouldn't break this line, but we did, and we're down here. When you have trend lines like this, normally the way these things break is touch, touch, and then if it goes over, it goes like this and like this and like this, and then it goes poof like this. It doesn't normally go poof like this and then go back up. This doesn't happen. This normally doesn't happen. So when this happens, when it goes 1, 2, 3, and then consolidation break, consolidation re-enter break, re-enter break, re-enter break, and then goes longer like this, it generally doesn't. It generally just goes like this and continues to go down about 60% of the time. Okay, so my hedge long is in profit, so I closed it. I'm gonna add a few more shorts. 400x short Ethereum right now. Okay, now we just wait. So now my theory is no longer this anymore. So you have to constantly keep redrawing. 이제 어떻게 갈지 짐작하는 게 여기서 깨졌잖아요. 여기서 깨졌으니까 이제 다른 그림을 그려줘야 돼요. 올라가는 그림이 아니니까 그럼 어디까지 때려줄까? 여기까지 이렇게? 비율이 맞나? I think so. So this is my new theory. 이렇게 떨어질 거라고 이제 아이디어를 새로 조정했습니다. 왜? 여기서 invalidation이 나왔으니까. 여기서 올라갔었어야 되는데 안 올라가니까 바로 그림이 바뀌어지는 거예요. 이거 그런 거 있잖아요. 그 time traveler's wife나 아니면 무슨 time travel 영화 볼 때 한 가지 선택으로 인해서 모든 미래의 모든 것이 따라락 다 변한다는 거. 이 문을 열지 아니면 그 사람한테 인사할지 말지 국밥을 먹을지 아니면 김밥을 먹을지 따라서 모든 뒤에 따라오는 결과들이 다 아달이 나서 달라지는 그런 영화들 있잖아요. 똑같아요, 여기도. It's the same as those time traveling movies. One little change, one little butterfly's wings flap somewhere in Indonesia, and all of a sudden you get a different hurricane in a different country, or no hurricane at all. You win the lottery. Man, if you get a 1 minute delay, that sucks. Right, Jerome Powell. Thank you, Aki. So let's see if it does this. This is my theory. I'm going to leave this here. For now, I should make this transparent or something. Okay, something like that. That's what I'm expecting now. Let's check the RSI again. 이제 divergence 다시 한번 측정해 볼까요? Um, 62% chance we fall. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add more money at lower leverage that we fall. So like 200x leverage on shorts, 150x leverage, adding more money. I'll show you why I'm shorting. Okay. Oh shit. Oh shit. Sucks. Anyway, okay, look. This is why I'm shorting. Wait. Why was I shorting again? Ah, right. Okay. This is why I'm shorting. Okay, let's draw a ray here. Connect this line with this line. You want to see where this goes? Kind of cool. If you want to watch this with me. Okay. 준비됐어요? 얘가 어디까지 갔는지 볼까요? Let's color this a different color like bright orange. Doodaloo. Oh, wrong. Sorry. That wasn't what I wanted to do. Let me see. Uh-huh. Okay. I got it. I got it. It's this. This here. This, if you connect the two shoulders, let's make this purple. 보라색 어깨들, if you connect the shoulders, look at where this purple line goes. Ta-da! Perfectly right here. So if we zoom out to 15 minutes, what do you have? You have a perfect, let me move this out of the way so you can see it real quick. I should make this a different color too. Let's make this purple. Ta-da! You see? We have a falling broadening wedge. 내려가는 웨지, 내려가는 삼각형이 생겼어요. 주로 내려가는 삼각형들은 whenever you have a falling broadening wedge like this is normally what happens. You have one of these things and then you have one of these things. It does this, and then it does this, and then it does this, and then it does one of these halfway things, and then boof, 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 boof. And then it finally does this, and then gets rejected from outside the wedge, and then it does this, and retests the wedge, and then goes right back down. This is the retest. This is the retest. 얘가 얘입니다. 똑같은 애들이에요. Make sense? Cool, huh? So we found another higher likelihood. Alternate dimension play out. So this should do something like this, and then go up. Why to write about here? Because if you do a fib fan here, fib resist pitch fan, is this how this works? How does this work? 아하, 이런 식으로. 이건 좀 아닌데. Anyway, if you do this, 이건 좀 아닌데. I think this might be okay. 이거 서기 너무 힘들다. This is too hard to use. It sucks. Anyway, something like this. It normally falls to about this red line, right here. 그래서 얘네들이 여기서 한번 떨어지기 시작하면, 그러니까 여기 패턴, 알아야 된다는 패턴들이 너무 많단 말이에요. 여기서 한번 올라갔다가 또 떨어졌다가 올라갔다가 한 번 더 뚝 떨어지고 여기서 몇 번 했다가 뿅. 이제 이렇게 간단 말입니다. 이 색깔로 갈까? 이 색깔로 갑시다. 이렇게. So now this is the new expectation. 이렇게 간다는 기대입니다. 이렇게 떨어질 확률, 여기까지 떨어질 확률 한 85%? 아니 58%, 60% 넘진 않아요. 그러니까 뭐 집 팔고 자동차 팔고 대출 끼워서 전당포 양아치한테 돈 빌리고 그러지는 말아요. 신장 2개 있으니까 하나 정도는 걸어도 되겠지. 아니에요. 그 정도로 확실하지는 않으니까 여기서 봐가면서 솔직히 얘가 이럴 수도 있어. 이렇게 이렇게 하다가 뿅! 여기까지 안 떨어질 수도 있단 말이에요. 근데 얘는 확률이 얘는 4, 얘는 6 이렇게 지금은 이렇게 봐요. 그러니까 계속 확률 싸움이에요. 어느 방향으로 갈지. 근데 51% 대 49% 하면 don't touch. If it's 49% to 51%, don't touch it. If it's something like 40% to 60%, then it's worth putting some money behind. If it's 80% to 20%, then you put a lot of money behind it. If it's 100%, then yeah, go find the local Gambino gangster and borrow money from him and pledge one of your kidneys if it's 100% likelihood. So we're just constantly playing likelihoods here. And if you don't know the odds, how are you going to bet? 이거 확률을 모르는데 얼마나 돈을 투자해야 될지 그걸 어떻게 알아요? 안 그래요? Okay, yeah, I think we're going to fall. I'm going to bet a little bit more. 너무 많이 했다. I did too much. Okay, if we jump up, I'm going to bet some more unless something changes. If this line does this, then everything's invalidated. If this line goes up here and then does one of these things, 이러고 뭐 아니면 이러면 if it does this, then it's totally different game. Then it's going up. So any of these things can happen. All we're trying to do is figure out how this thing is this going to bounce like this, or is this going to bounce like this? And you can tell by the way it reacts to these lines. 이 다른 여러 색깔, 파란 색깔, 보라색, 까만색 선을 터치할 때 반응이 어떤지 따라서 A 쪽으로 갈지 아니면 B 쪽으로 갈지 아니면 C 쪽으로 갈지 그때 알 수 있는 거예요. 미리미리 알 수 있다고? 네, 미리미리 떡잎부터 안다 그랬죠. 델나무는 떡잎부터 안다 그랬는데 그거예요. So what I want to see is this might even touch again, but I don't want to see it touch 3 times. If this thing only touches twice, then it's awesome. Then it's going to fall to here. And this is where we close. This is where we close our shorts. But if this thing touches 4 times, 5 times, 6, it's going to go up. 알겠죠? 여기 3번만 터치하면 이 보라색 선 2번, 3번만 터치하면 계속 떨어질 확률이 있는데 4번 찍었다, 5번 찍었다, 100번 찍어서 안 넘어가는 나무가 없다 그랬죠? 그런 식으로 몇 번 찍었는지까지 헤아려야 돼요. Okay, crypto cap touched this line twice. Okay, first close your shorts right now. Close the shorts because we hit crypto cap's major support. Hurry up, you fucker. Still refreshing. Fucker. Fucker! Man! I had all plus and now I've got reds all over the place. Fucker. Absolute fucker. 아, 진짜 10초 걸렸어요. 리프레시 하는데. 아, fucker. 진짜 다 플러스 났었는데. 아, 짜증나. 하... 시작했는 돈보다 4% 마이너스에 지금. 방송 시작했을 때보다 지금이 수익이 마이너스 4%예요. It literally took about 12 seconds to refresh and get, but they do that to you. They're like, oh, hey, there's a bunch of people that are in profit. Well, let's not let them refresh their page and get access to close in profit. Everybody plays stupid fucking games like that. You know how Binance plays fucking games? Binance, the price is right here. So you put your order right here. And then price drops to here, but your order somehow doesn't get taken. 바이낸스는 어떻게 했냐면 지금 현재 가격이 여기에요. 그래서 내가 주문을 여기 바로 여기 걸었는데 가격이 여기까지 떨어져요. 그러면 결제되겠죠? 결제 안 돼요. 안 돼요. 왜? 그 가격이 더 떨어졌는데도 even though the price dropped a little bit more, they don't give you that order because what they do is they give all that extra money to their whales, their VIP customers. And then price goes down and then go poof. And you're like, hey, but my order. My order. So everybody plays these fucking games on you. 근데 할 수 없어요. There's nothing you can do. If you're going to make money, you have to deal with it. Know the traps and expect to get trapped every once in a while. 어떤 사기 짓들을 하는지 미리 알고 계획하고 그래도 돈을 벌 수 있는 전략들이 있어야 돼요. 당해도 나는 잘 먹고 살겠다. 당해 가면서 잘 먹고 살겠다. 라는 그런 마인드로. 조금 기다렸으면 다시 플러스 됐을 텐데. 마이너스에 껐어요. 그래서 4% 마이너스. 안 그랬으면 한 10% 플러스 됐을 텐데. 오케이. 오늘 방송은 여기까지예요. 여기서 조금이라도 I'll show you where before I close. I'm going to close the broadcast soon, but I'm going to show you what I'm waiting for. Let's zoom into this. 여기다 zoom in 합시다. 이건 fuck you. 트레이딩하면 욕이 많이 나와요. Trading equals Asperger's. No, not Asperger's. Tourette's. Trading is Tourette's. Okay. What I'm waiting for is, what was that total? This is total? What am I waiting for? Okay, I'll show you what I'm waiting for. I think I can draw this. Okay. I'm waiting for this. Can you guys still see me? Okay, you guys can still see me, I think. I'm waiting for this to happen. I'm going to change this color to a, let's make it a pink. 분홍색 선 찾아봐요. 얘가 그런데 이 점에 여기 있었나? 여기 있었다. 오케이. 이 선을 기다리고 있는 거예요. I want to see this line broken. I'll just exaggerate it. I want to see this line broken. 선들이 하도 많아서 잘 안 보이네 이제. 지우고 이 선이 좀 강한 선이에요. This is a strong line here. 그래서 여기서 한번 뿅 했고, 여기서는 몇 번 버벅거렸고, 여기서 한번 뿅 했고, 여기서도 이제 계속 여기서 막히잖아요. 여기서도 한번 막혔어요. 근데 이것만 뚫고 여기서 바운스 했다가 쭉 떨어지기로 기대하는 거예요. 그래서 가격이 조금만 더 떨어지면 계속 떨어진다는 거, 그것만 알면 돼요. So all you really have to know is, since we keep getting blocked here, and here, is that even if price just falls a little tiny bit, like price falls from here to here, then we're going to fall a lot. That's all you have to know. Okay, I'm going to get rid of all this mess. Okay, guys. I'm going to continue our, obviously, 24-hour trading signals at timeportal.pro/signals. timeportal.pro/signals. 계속 연달아서 이거 텔레그램으로 사고 팔고 하는데 알려드릴 텐데, 여기를 들어오시면 계속 이런 신호들을 받을 수 있습니다. 24시간 제가 핸드폰으로라도 알려드리니까, 다 같이 열심히 일해서 좀 은퇴 같이 합시다. 힘든 세상 다 같이 면할 수 있을 만큼 부자 됩시다. Okay, guys. I'll see you guys later. I wonder how to, okay, end stream. Bye. End.